Hey everybody, this is Pete Sounds, and I'm coming to you with my second video displaying my production knives. A few days ago I released my first video in the production line series displaying my Spydercos, and today I am going to be showcasing my Benchmades. Now, I have more Benchmades than any other production knife in my collection, so my Benchmades are going to be broken up into a two-part series. Just part of the first part of my displaying my whole knife collection. So without any further ado, let's get into the Benchmades here. The first one is the Mini Barrage. This is a newer knife by Benchmade. It's got a Zytel handle. It's an assisted opener with a good snap to it. It's 154 cm steel, Warren Osborne designed, and this is a first production 416 out of 1,000. Great knife. It uses the access lock to pull it back in, which is a new method for Benchmade and their assisted openers. So, great knife. Underneath that we have the Sequel. The Sequel is a McHenry & Williams design knife. This one's got a half serration and a part G10 handle. McHenry & Williams, in my opinion, makes some of the best knives for Benchmade. Their designs are all very similar, but one thing that Benchmade has going for it that a lot of other of the production companies don't is that Benchmade likes to make two different sizes for most of their knives. Not all, but many of them have two different sizes. Now, although there is not a bigger Sequel, since a lot of the McHenry Williams look very similar, some might mistake that as a bigger Sequel, but it is just a bigger design for McHenry & Williams. This is a Warren Osborne design knife. It is a limited edition, number 33 out of 500. It's got a part carbon fiber inlay and a very, if you know a lot about Warren Osborne's knives, he keeps very similar knife designs. A lot of them look very similar. This is definitely no exception. It's a beautiful knife. It's got a great weight to it, and it's just a very great Benchmade. So underneath that, obviously here we have the Mini Griptilians, and the Griptilian is the #1 production knife seller of all time, and it's not hard to see why. It's a great knife. Many applications. This is the Mini Griptilian Tanto blade. They're all 154 cm steel for the most part, Mel Pardue designed. I had a chance to meet Mel Pardue. He's a great guy, a lot of great stories. His son Joe makes knives also, just as talented as his dad. This is a really cool Mini Griptilian because it has the sort of Spyderco-esque round hole opener, which none of the other Griptilians have. This is an awesome one. I love the blade style on this. Great one, great knife. This is the pretty much standard clip point blade, black handle. And then underneath this one we have the full-size Griptilian. This one happens to be a limited edition, and it's only a limited edition because of the colorway. You get the green handle on this, which makes it unique to the ones that you're able to find for purchase, I guess, online or in stores. It's not that, special, in my opinion, to be considered a limited edition, but you know how these production knife companies love to put those labels on knives. So underneath that we have the Mini Deja Vu. It's a Bob Lum design knife. Bob Lum is one of my favorite designers of all time. I have a few of his custom knives, and RIP to Bob Lum. He's now deceased, but this is a first production. It's 81 out of 1,000. It's got a great shape to it. This one comes with a bigger version. There's a regular size Deja Vu. This is the Mini Deja Vu. Bob Lum's custom knives are an example of his production design. They are all very similar, so this is a great knife. Underneath the Bob Lum we have another Mel Pardue design. This is a 154 cm steel. It is the thinnest and lightest Benchmade I have in my collection for its size. It's a great knife. You know, Benchmade, a lot of their knives are just named. So I'm not sure the number name for this knife, but it's a very cool knife. Inexpensive. This one is inexpensive, so I can beat that one up a lot. This is the Colgera. This is another staple for Benchmade. They've had this in their line for a long time. It's another Warren Osborne design knife. It has a S30V steel, and it, you know, kind of stays the course with a lot of the design and aesthetic features that Warren Osborne puts into his Benchmades. So his on a side note, his custom knives look nothing like his production knives. So it's unique for Warren Osborne to do that, since a lot of custom makers, like I said before, stay along those lines of keeping their custom knives very similar to their production. This is a limited edition apparition. This has a Damasteel blade. This is limited 86 of 100, and this is also a Warren Osborne design knife. This has a spring spine that you can put in or take out. Right now it's out, but if the spine was in, the crack on this assisted opener is just vicious. It comes out so fast. I usually keep it out, but it's a very cool knife. Like that one a lot. This is another Warren Osborne design knife. This is a S30V steel, black on black with the partially serrated blade. So this actually is a departure from his normal blade style. He has a whole line of these knives, many different shapes, but the handle usually stays the same. You can see that this has an anodized titanium spine, which I think is really cool, and it utilizes the access lock, so which most Warren Osborne knives do. Underneath that, we have the Rift, which is part of their Black series. This again is a first production Rift. It's 25 out of 1,000, so I really like that a lot. That it's such an early production for their one of their most popular knives. The Rift is probably one of my favorite Benchmades of all time. The combination of weight and blade style is just perfect in my opinion. This is one of my favorites. So underneath that, we have one of their newer black design Benchmades. This is the, if I'm pronouncing this correctly, it's the Lifty or LFTI. This is a pretty big knife. It's got a Tanto, or an American Tanto blade at the end, and a very cool handle design that I haven't seen that often from Benchmade. And I love the colorway with the gray on black. It is very cool. This is also a first production. This is 277 out of 1,000, and it is again a Bob Lum design. So, and I think this actually was the last design that he did for Benchmade. He also has a custom like this, but this is the last design that he made for Benchmade. So, coming up to the top here, we have this is actually probably my favorite Benchmade. This is the full-size Skirmish with the black blade. The Skirmish is my favorite Benchmade knife. I love it. This is a Blackwood design blade. He also does some sick custom knives that are very similar to this, which you'll see later. I have a few of his, and this is an S30V, and this also comes in a mini size, which is just as cool, which is right below. And this is the mini Skirmish in the all silver. There's also a black just as well. So it's pretty much identical to the bigger version, just aside from the handle. You get like a weird swirl here in the handle, whereas with the bigger one that you get kind of like more of a custom look with the jewel design. Anyway, there's more here on the table, which I'll get to in part 2, as well as a whole nother table filled with more Benchmades, including a lot of the gold Benchmades and many of the automatic Benchmades, which I'll get into as well in part 2. So stay tuned for that very shortly. Thanks a lot.